Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a brand new brand, pun intended, making a debut in the channel here, the LynxGear. This is the fixed blade knife with sheath D2 EDC hunting skinning knife with orange G10 handle, small bushcraft survival camping knife for men, women, new item. Okay, so that's exactly what we're looking at today. Of course, I'll have this one linked down below so you guys can check it out here. Doing the honors today, I got the Vosteed Corgi. All right, just gonna make a quick incision right there. This one got the orange G10 and this one has orange G10, so let's see how those two look next to each other here in just a moment. But let's see. All right, okay, all right, first things first, we have the some stickers there with the wiping cloth going on, right? Pretty standard stuff. And yeah, very straightforward packaging. Here is the fixed blade itself, and that's about it. All right, so let's see what we are working with here, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit dirty there. Let's clean that up. There we go. So we got it's a little bit of paper stuck in there. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's driving me a little crazy. Just going over my first impressions. Why would there be a piece of paper? There we go. All right, stuck in there. But all right, let's see here. We got a Kydex sheath with the multi-functional clip here, right, with the spring release. All right, this one can be mounted. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like it can be mounted scout carry as well. You got this orientation, or you can do this orientation there as well. And we'll come back to the sheath in a moment. All right, let's take a look at the blade right here. Let's see. Let's take it in its full glory. We have that D2 steel going on there. Let's give it a nice little wipe. It has this gray coating going on, so D2 is not necessarily corrosion resistant, but that coating is going to help a little bit there, right, with the protecting against the elements. We have the LynxGear icon going on there, which is a little bit on the bigger side if you ask me. So D2 steel, LynxGear on the billboarding, nothing on the other side. This should have been the show side. The show side should have been clean, and then maybe put some billboarding on the other side. But yeah, flat grind, full flat grind on this one. We got some good jimping here and some good jimping towards the front, so I'm absolutely digging that 100%. And let's check out the handles here. All right, ooh, man. Okay, so handles are definitely really good on the ergonomics department. We also have a finger choil situation there. That's feeling really good. Again, I have average size hands, not the biggest of hands or smallest of hands. It also feels pretty decently lightweight. So there we go. I can forward choke with my hand on the default jimping, or I could put my hand here in this jimping further forward, so that can also work there pretty good. Now, what's interesting about this fixed blade is you have these holes, so you guys let me know, is that something you love? Is that more of a hit or miss for you? Let me know. I'm having to clean a little bit here. I'm seeing these black marks in a few places, so I'm just trying to clean it as much as I can here as I go. I mean, I will tell you this is a full tank construction, but you know, we can see all the metal all around. It's also been cut out in the same way. All right, these same cutouts are on the handle. The G10 feels pretty grippy here on all the sections that you can actually feel it there. We have hexagonal pattern here on the hardware, so it's not a Torx bit. I mean, I do like the fit and finish here. It's actually looking pretty good. This one's going to be very affordable, by the way, so this is definitely coming in at a really good affordable price. I'm recording this video with my iPhone, so obviously by the time you're watching this video, I would have already linked to everywhere this guy is available, so you can pick it up if you're interested. So drop point blade, we said flat grind again. I wasn't really expecting a finger choil on this guy, but it has it. So if you have big old bear paws, you can definitely accommodate here really well. Fingers kind of want to go into the holes, so you definitely feel the holes there. They're not uncomfortable. It's more of a conscious decision. It's not necessarily as filling as just a full non-milled or non-cutout handle. So definitely that's something you notice there. Here's a reverse grip, right? Pakal grip. Friday night gas station fighting grip. Friday night gas station fighting grip. Pakal grip. All the grips. So looking pretty interesting here, to say the least, no doubt about it. Let's see. We'll be doing our scientific cutting test in just a moment. Let's do some size comparisons here next to some other fixed blades. Let's see how it compares. All right, here we go. Next to the Vosteed Mink, one of my all-time favorite EDCs. You can see a little bit of a trade-off there as far as cutting path because of the finger choil. You'd have a longer handle here. This one with the overall smaller size achieves a longer cutting path. Obviously, always check your local laws to see what length of knife you can carry on your person. Here's the Lothar Porcupine. Kind of looks like a throwing knife, but it is a fixed blade with an edge right over here. So we can see the LynxGear Fixie there is actually just a little bit longer than those two. Another awesome design here for EDC. We got the Kizer Smolt. That's going to be a little bit shorter there. Here's the Kydex. All right, so check that out. Those are smaller EDC knives. All right, no finger choil on those, but more or less a very comparable cutting path or cutting length. You guys be the judge. Here we got the new Kizer drop bear fixed blade. Obviously going to be a smaller EDC for sure. Speaking of orange G10, check out the Quaken right here. Right, that was going to be about the same length, but obviously a longer cutting path there, as you can see. And last but not least, on the larger end of things, we have the Lucio from Tenable Knives right there, and we have the Ursa Major from Kizer, right? So those are some heavy hitters on the, long fixed blade side, and they definitely are pretty sweet there on their own right. Check them out. I have all these linked down below, and I do have content on all these knives as well, so if you want to check more details. But of course, we're going to go ahead and do our scientific cutting test. Again, we said D2 on this one. Well, that's feeling like a very toothy edge right there. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. I'm going to give you the 5x zoom for some extra drama. Oh yeah. You're definitely getting some swirls going on there. No doubt about it. Let's get some full slices. Bam. Boom. There we go. Right. You do want to be mindful though. You definitely have quite a bit of belly. Definitely tapers up quite quickly. So you don't want to, taper off the cut or anything like that. And of course, there's still some cardboard in there in the mix, because why not? This one's a single wall piece of cardboard. Remember, when cutting cardboard, then cut perpendicular but at an angle. So it's going to look something like this. Oh yeah. All right, they taper off quite a bit, just a tad bit there at the end. Boom, bam. D2 putting in work. Yeah, absolutely no doubt about it. This thing is performing and cutting really well. All right, you guys be the judge on this guy. Let me know, right? On a scale from 1 through 10, right? Rate that factory edge. 10 being the sharpest, right? You guys let me know. The other thing to keep in mind, obviously, is as you put more and more use on the blade, you are going to start seeing some lines and whatnot. Like you can see here, no big deal. I mean, it's a fixed blade, right? But put in some work, have it earn its stripes. Another thing too, that this is a really poppy orange, right? Comparing it here to the orange on my Vosteed Corgi here, right? Very similar, and if not the same orange. Does have a slight different finish to it. I can definitely notice that. They're both grippy though, so no difference there. I do have a good friend of mine who loves orange. That is his favorite color, so he's been eyeing this Corgi here for quite some time, and now I got this fixed blade in that orange color as well. So I don't know, that might be something up his alley there. But yeah, definitely digging it. I'm really kind of growing. The orange is kind of growing on me more and more as a color these days. So there's that. And coming back full circle here with the sheath, right? Let's just kind of get a feeling here for the engagement. Yeah, definitely feels good there, no doubt about it. All right, there we go. Nice satisfying push there with the thumb, and it actually clicks in place. It's also very comfortable to push in with the palm. I have tested a fixed blade or two recently with a very sharp handle. It makes it uncomfortable to push in with the hand like this, but yeah, this one is absolutely comfortable there, no doubt about it. So yeah, I mean, very straightforward sheath here, good construction. Got the pretty standard clip. I've been seeing this clip just in about everything these days, fixed blade wise, coming from overseas. So there's that. So definitely, obviously, you can remove this one and put your own clip on there if you like an ulti clip or what have you, if that works best for you. But it definitely gets the job done, right? No doubt about it. Even has a drain hole right down here in the basically in the middle right there. So that's looking good. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. What do you like about it? What do you love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Let's hang out in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your feedback, thoughts on this knife. Definitely let me know. Of course, I will be carrying this knife for some time, and I will be dropping a comprehensive review here in the near future. This knife, just like every other knife you saw in this video, will be linked down below. So if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants, then definitely check those links. Those do help out the channel at zero extra cost to you. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.